Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I have a wax empties video and I have never done one of these videos before, so this will be my first. I love watching these kinds of videos because it's just cool to see what people are melting and what they think about their wax. I know some people do this on a weekly basis, some people do this on a monthly basis, but I think I'm just going to do it for when I feel like I have enough to talk about. I've come to realize that I don't finish up wax as fast as other people because I like to pick and choose like a variety of scents so I don't melt the same thing over and over again, so I don't finish as quickly. And not just that, I'm just one person, so you know, I don't melt when I'm gone from the house. I don't melt at night either, and for the most part I don't really melt in spaces where I'm not going to be in, just because I feel like then I don't get to experience the wax and it would be hard for me to formulate an opinion on wax where I wasn't there to experience. Most of the day I'm just on my computer and doing work on my computer, so I just melt in that area. But yeah, I just wanted to put that disclaimer out there, but let's get started. So the first empty I have is from That Smell Good shop, and this is in White Peach Spa. So when I first got this, I mainly smelled the honey nectar, and I didn't smell much peach, which disappointed me because, well, it's called White Peach Spa. But I let it sit for around 2 months, and when I finally melted it, the peach scent was very strong. It definitely dominated, so I was pretty happy. I don't know if it smells like a white peach. I don't think so. I think it smells more like a Georgian peach, like the fuzzy orange peaches, that kind of peach. But yeah, I popped the whole thing in my melter. This gave me a medium strong throw, but more on the strong side, and it lasted a good 6-7 hours, so I would say that's pretty good. Would I repurchase this? Yes, I would repurchase this. Okay. And the next one I have here is also from That Smell Good shop, and this is in strawberry. I will say this is not my favorite strawberry oil. It's a little bit too artificial to me. It's not super artificial, but it has that candied kind of note to it. I prefer my strawberry oils to be fresher and more realistic. But this is okay. I wasn't like super crazy about it. I mixed this with a mint blend, and I like to mix with the mint, but on its own it's really whatever, so I would not repurchase this. So if anyone has any suggestions about a strawberry from a vendor that smells pretty realistic, let me know. The next one I have here is a scent shot, and this is from Jamila Joy, and this is a vendor on Etsy, and this is in birthday cake. I do like birthday cake scents, and this was pretty self-explanatory. It smells like a birthday cake. It's a very sweet kind of bakery kind of scent. I love birthday cake scents, and this did pretty well. I split this up into 3 pieces, and all of the melts gave me like a medium strong throw. I really liked it on warm. So yeah, I did enjoy this, but I don't think I'm going to repurchase it just because I don't know, I think I can pick this up with other vendors. It's not bad. You can check this out if you would like, but I'm just not going to repurchase because I think I have other vendors that I prefer, but this did do pretty well. The next one I got here is in Pink Lemonade, and I know what you're thinking, this is tissue paper. I also ordered this from an Etsy vendor, and this is called KAdore on Etsy. I don't know. I'm going to link or I'll put down all the vendors in my description below, but yeah, this was one of those waffle wax melt shapes, if you know what I'm talking about, the waffle heart. I did not know that this was going to, I don't know, arrive in tissue paper, so, and we all know that wax melts should be stored in polypropylene just because it keeps the scent for longer. So because this came in tissue paper, I melted this a week after it arrived, and I mean, it was pretty good. I liked her Pink Lemonade oil. It's really good. And this gave me pretty strong throw, so this was pretty good, but I don't think I would repurchase just because the presentation is not what I like it to be, but yeah, just not what I would it was good, but not a repurchase. But I guess the good part of this is that I can recycle this, so it's not as bad. But yeah. The next one I have here is from an Etsy vendor as well, and this is MeltsTreasures on Etsy, and this is the free samples that she gave. So this vendor has really cheap things. Like, you can buy her wax melts. Most of them are like $1.50. You can get a clamshell for $3, free shipping. Everything is free shipping. So I almost feel bad for ordering because I don't even know how this vendor makes money, because I can buy, you know, wax melts for $1.50, the listing fee that Etsy has, and the free shipping. Yeah, I have no clue how this vendor makes money. I don't know. Anyways, but yeah, these were the free samples that she included, and this is in balsam and cedar and cotton candy. Both of them are pretty self-explanatory, but balsam and cedar is a little bit too sharp and green by itself, so I mixed this with the cotton candy to sweeten it up a bit, and I oddly sort of like the combo. Her stuff actually throws pretty strong. Her stuff is really strong, but it doesn't last long, if that makes sense. I think this lasted 3 hours, not super long, but it did throw very strong. So if you want to try her out, you can. It's, you know, you can buy something for $1.50 free shipping. It wouldn't be a total loss. But yeah, would I repurchase from her? Probably not. I just think that I can purchase from other vendors with better presentation, with also just more variety of scents, but also something that lasts longer. But yeah. And the next one I have here, this is Candy Panda, and this is Walking on a Pretty Day. And I think the scent notes for this was like salty sea air, driftwood, and ocean waves. And I really enjoyed this. This was so good. It smelled, you know, I love salty sea air. I know some people are starting to get over it, but I love salty sea air, and you can definitely smell it in this. And it had that very beachy kind of aquatic smell to it, and it was just really, I don't know, it was almost very clean and beachy smelling. And it did smell very pretty. It was almost like a very nice, like unisex perfume or cologne. And yeah, I only used half of this, even though this is one of the smaller scent shots, but this threw amazing. Like, this was super strong throw. It escaped out of my bedroom into the hallway, and it lasted a good 6 hours. So would I repurchase this? Yes. I've never ordered from Candy Panda before, and I've never been like super interested in Candy Panda, but if I do purchase from them, I would definitely pick up this scent. It's really good. I highly recommend. The next one I have here is from Mainstays, and this is in apples and berries. And this is one of the really small, like 1.25 ounces. So I got this years ago, like, I want to say 5 years ago, at least 5 years ago, and this was before I was even into wax melts, so I don't know why I even had this. I found this in the back of a cabinet, and I completely forgot about it. But yeah, I mean, this is apples and berries, very self-explanatory. It smells like apples and it has a berry note to it. I would say I smell the apples more. And this threw really strong. Like, it was really good. And for something that was this old to throw that strong, I gotta say I'm quite impressed. And it lasted like a good four hours, I would say, which is okay. Yeah, and I don't know if all Mainstays is like this, but the wax is like super soft. So I don't know if it was because it was old or what, but it was super soft and it was hard to get out. I had to use like the back of like a skewer to like take it out. It was almost like a scoopable, but yeah. Would I repurchase this? Let's say hypothetically this was still available. Would I still repurchase this? Probably not. There's nothing that interesting about this scent, so I rather buy something that, you know, is a more unique blend, but this was not bad. This performed pretty well. So here are a lot of samples that I got through. So the first one is from Sweet Sage Scent, and this is Cookie Monster Birthday Cake. This has sugar cookie, vanilla sugar waffle cone, vanilla bean Noel, and buttercream cupcake. Now, On cold, I didn't really smell much. I think it's because of the fact that this is really old. This is from 2018, and when I warmed it, it was okay at first. But when it fully melted, and I don't know, which took maybe like 20 minutes, I think, it started smelling really sour and almost sort of like cheese. I know that sounds really terrible, but it did not smell good. And I don't know if it's because it is old and the fragrance oils like turned bad or something, but yeah, this was not good. I turned it off and I just couldn't take it anymore because it smelled so sour. So would I repurchase this? No. The next one I have here is papaya dragon fruit, and this is peach, papaya, dragon fruit, pineapple, and almond. I melted this. This gave me light throw. This is also pretty old, so it's hard to say like how it would have performed if it was like, you know, newer. I think the scent was okay. When it was warmed, it smelled completely different than when it was on cold. On warm, it didn't smell as fruity anymore. I got a lot of the almond, and it sort of smelled like gum, like chewing gum. It's hard for me to explain it, but it just had that like essence that chewing gum has. But yeah, would I repurchase this? Probably not. The next one I have here is from Barrett Wax Crafts, and this is in cookie jar. And at first I thought this was going to be like any other typical cookie scent, but I think this one is like shortbread, is like sweet shortbread with like some cocoa powder or something like that, but this was really good. I got a medium throw out of this, but this cookie scent is just so delicious. There's something very different about it that is unique, and it might be that bit of cocoa in it, but it has, I don't want to say gingerbread, because it doesn't smell like gingerbread cookies, but it has like, you know how gingerbread has that kind of spiced essence, but it's not like red hot spiced. It had something similar like that in this. So would I repurchase this? Yes, I would buy this in a bigger size. The next one I got here is also from Barrett Wax Crafts, and this is in Madagascar Vanilla. Now, if you didn't tell me that there was vanilla in there, I would not have known that this was a vanilla scent. It did not smell like vanilla at all to me. This sort of smelled like a warm, cozy, kind of perfumey scent. I don't really know what's in here, so I can't say, but yeah, it smelled like a cozy scent that was also slightly perfumey. It gave me medium throw. It was okay, just not my favorite. It was really whatever to my nose. So yeah, I would not repurchase this scent. The next one I got, this is from L3, and this is Amazing Grace and Boardwalk Mallow Clouds. Now, I love Boardwalk Mallow Clouds, and I feel like it's a great blender. And Amazing Grace is a very feminine smelling perfume from Philosophy, and this was pretty good. It gave me a really strong throw. It lasted a good 6 hours, I would say, and would I repurchase this? Probably not. It's okay. I think I prefer Boardwalk Mallow Clouds to be mixed with other things, but I enjoyed this. If I got it as a sample again, I wouldn't mind, but I wouldn't go out of my way to purchase this, but I did enjoy it. And then the next one I got here is from Savannah Blue, and this is in Melon Margarita, and the scent notes are watermelon, honeydew melon, and margarita. Now, all I got from this was the honeydew. Yeah, I could not smell the watermelon in there or the margarita, which is sort of sad because I do love watermelon and I do love margarita. I wouldn't say I'm the biggest fan of honeydew, but when it was warmed, I did sort of enjoy it, and it gave me medium strong throw, which was not bad. It lasted a good maybe 5 hours, which is pretty decent, I guess, for a sample size. So would I repurchase this? Probably not, but I did enjoy it. Yeah, I probably would like stuff like this in a smaller size, but I wouldn't go out of my way to purchase a large size. Now, the last one I got is from Hayden Rowe, and this is Macintosh. And, you know, this is pretty self-explanatory, but this smells like a Macintosh apple. It was a very nice, sweet Macintosh apple scent. This gave me strong throw, And I do really like MAC apple scents. I really like this. I feel like this MAC apple scent is really solid. It's one of the better MAC apple scents that I've smelled. I feel like it's a little sweeter than other MAC apple scents I got from other vendors. So would I repurchase this? I usually don't like to repurchase scents that are like single oil or something that's like not that interesting. Not that it's not interesting, but you know what I mean, very simple. But I think that I would repurchase this because it is just so good, and I love Hayden Rowe. So yeah, I would repurchase this in a larger size. So that was all my wax empties. Thank you for watching. I hope you guys are staying safe out there. And yeah, like and subscribe, and let me know any recommendations that you guys have. But thank you so much.